Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tonic's Horror Fest 2020. We are here. We're having fun. Mr. Uwu Black Meaty, thank y'all for being here. And, of course, my beautiful lady, Honey Sabia is here. Hello, baby.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, baby.
How you doing? All right, it's time to play this game. Black Meaty, how you doing today, dude? Shook 50's here. Shook 50.
Hi, Chuck.
Let's see if we can keep Shook 50 awake tonight. He told me, he sent me a message last night when he left the stream. He's like, "You're putting me to sleep, bro. I'm going to bed." And I was like, well, that's not nice.
Get some coffee, Chuck.
Yeah, Shook, get some coffee.
This is going to be 5 hours.
All right, I want to unpause this. So, there we go. All right, so I did some research. Shook's caffeine free. You get on some caffeine, sir. All right, so I know how to do the nap room now. Oh, and I didn't even go to the nap room. I need to go to the nap room. So we're going to go to the nap room, baby. We're going to get some stuff that we need. I know where to cool off the solution now, so
All right.
we're going to be all right. Am I going the wrong? I don't know why I don't know why I went in here. Actually, that was a mistake. And my girl Claire here, she's not doing too good. And I don't really have anything that would heal her. So she's gonna have to just hang on. She's gonna have to hang on. So everybody, how's everybody's day been? Hope it's been a good one.
Nice day today.
Yeah, it was okay. It started raining. It got the hurricane coming in.
Oh, wow.
Hurricane Delta. All right, nap room. Here we go. Okay, so I figured it out. You see where that says muff? You got to get your little thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to examine it. You got to set it to. See where it says muff right there?
Dan and Thompson.
Dan and Thompson, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Dan? And how's it going? And then you got to twist this where the waves all match up.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. All right, so
Hey.
once you have that synced up, you go up to this, and then you use it. And then it should activate everything. And now a zombie will be here. And you just fry him with the rocket launcher.
You're really having fun with that, huh?
Yeah. You use your little thing with the muff. That's right. Sure. All right. Wayne Lee's note. He took a nap. They added Doom Eternal to Game Pass. That's awesome, Dannon. Xbox is using that Bethesda ownership quickly, aren't they? Dear God, blood everywhere. What the hell's happening? They're dead, all dead. It was those men in black. USS Headquarters Special Forces. But why? Is it their job to protect us? White brains in a sea of red. This can't be happening. Dear God, why? Didn't everybody say I was genius? A genius like me can't die in a place like this. I always got results. They're screwing me. Well, maybe I'll screw them. I'll win the Nobel. I'm a hero. I'm a genius. I'm a god. I will not die. I will. He died.
He did.
He died. All right, and we got a pouch to get some more inventory space. Yes. I've only missed one pouch, and it's in the lockers, and I just didn't find both keys to open the lockers, so whatever. All right, so we've turned the power back on over here. I know how to use this thing to turn power on in the other places, so that's what we're going to go do now. Denon, I don't know if I will play it anytime soon, but I will play it. I definitely will play it. I have not played the when they did a Doom, the new Doom. I didn't play it, So I have to play Doom and Doom Eternal. Did they put the first Doom on there? And when I say first Doom, of course, you guys know the one that Doom Eternal is a sequel to.
No idea. Just a movie.
All right, so we're going to go over here and finish the East Wing. We're going to get this stuff done so that we can move over to the West Wing, and then we'll be able to complete the game. That's where the last bit of the game is, in the West Wing.
Alright. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button.
That's right. Listen to Honey. She knows what she's talking about. The like button is very important, guys. Don't forget. She's awesome like that.
I hit it.
Thank you, baby. All right, let's rocket launch it. Oh, he's dead. I read too that if you shoot them with fire, they'll permanently die. And I think this rocket launcher counts as fire, so we're good.
Oh, okay.
I pulled out my rocket launcher then just to make sure.
Oh, wow.
Rocket launcher wins. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 dee. So yeah, Dan and I would like to play the Doom games though. I would. So it's very possible that I will. All right, this one says Murph. And let's see. Let's make sure that everybody's dead. Don't see anybody alive. Evil Betty! Thank you for liking the
Hi,
stream.
Betty. My girl.
She doesn't like us. Besides that, she'll hit the like button. Music. What music? What music?
Probably you.
What music are you talking about, shit?
Ah, the one you used for the horror, the intro?
Oh, it's Epidemic Sound is where I got it. Barefoot Gremlin.
Hi, Barefoot.
This music right here is what you're talking about, shit. Yeah. That's from Epidemic Sound. It's called the Darkest Moon or something like that. Aw. I thought you liked me too, Evil Betty, but I guess not. Alright, so we got that tuned up.
Hey, Betty. We should go on a date.
We got power to the cafeteria area. Alright, this is where our refrigerator is. Why is she turning her flashlight on in here? It's very dark.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have
How's your day, Betty? What you been doing?
Oh, we gotta check Wayne Lee's inbox here. Cinder Mick Mendoza, what's he up to? Can you believe that bastard Cartwright? Cool your jets, asshole. Well, I guess he's the boss for now. Anyway, have you seen my helix anywhere? I put the secret on the bottom. Let me know if you find it. So you couldn't make our little meeting. Fine, don't worry about the greenhouse inspection. Instead, I'll give you something real simple to do. Put together the budget estimate for the year after next and get it done tonight. Are you alive? We're under attack. People are dead. The east area is cut off. We can't operate the bridge with the wristbands we have here. Where is that bastard Cartwright hiding? Plant 43 is going wild. The greenhouse is hell. We need to send someone in there before it's too late. Wayne, how do we stop this thing? You have to help us. Please reply. Do you remember Susie, the cheerleader? What a great gal. We were both into her. Of course, she wasn't into nerds.
What?
I still have to give you back those comics and games I borrowed, but you might have to wait a while.
new messages.
Evil Mistress is down. Evil Mistress is down. Okay, I see the refrigerator in
I
there.
actually have time to send emails. Wow.
Damn. Should Should have packed my parka.
It's cold in here.
Oh, back pain. Oh no.
Yes!
You want me to come over and help you, Betty?
Cooling sequence in progress.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, we're getting it cooled down, thankfully. All right, black medium, glad it's working for you again, bro. Herbicide. All right, we got it.
Cooling complete.
Hi, Michael.
Michael's here. What's up, Michael? How are you today? Michael's here. Welcome to the stream, Michael. It's good to see you, brother. All right, was that okay? I was at the right place. It's cold in there.
Oh, don't worry, Betty. I have a machine. But I guess that would be a long trip because I'd be stopping by a Tonic store.
He dead.
Yep. Alright. Betty needs some morphine. Anyone has some?
Oh, there's a thing in here. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's where I stole it from. Like, I call for that every time I'm in here. That's where I got the freaking thing from. All right, let's go poison this dude.
Hi, 2K.
2K, what's up, bro? Michael, what would you like help with, my friend? I'll be glad to help you if I can. Die!
Displacing solution now.
Alright.
That's some deadly stuff right there.
Oh.
All right, we can get our level 4
What's with the
badge.
weed infestation?
Warning.
Wait.
You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been locked, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
I hear a monster, but I don't see a monster.
The announcements, baby.
Oh, sorry, baby. Oh!
Oh no.
I'll get that turned on in 1 second. Evil Betty, give me just a second. Thanks for reminding me. I get to play in the game and I get excited. What can I say?
It's not dead yet. Kill it.
Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. He dead.
How dare you?
How dare you? Oh, wait, I should play this one. He dead. I'm going to add some more sound effects this weekend, by the way. It's only 2 I got right now.
Alright.
Kind of pen I should use with my type of wood. All right, Michael, let me check your messages again, bro, and I'll help you out. I might have forgot to do. I think you were sending me something the other day, and I forgot to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go climb into the main shaft. Oh. something. We're level 3 now. We're level 3 now.
Right.
We're doing level 3. We're doing level 3. We're doing level 3 now.
I gotta find that antiviral agent soon.
Yeah, you do. We need to find some green herbs or some health spray or something.
Yeah, you should.
Cassette. Grenade, don't care. OSS, here we go.
Oh, almost got it.
Got it, there it was.
Mind your manners. A
Evil
member of
Betty.
the Shadow Potato Society
Alright,
has
buddy.
joined the
Have
stream.
a good rest now. I hope you feel better.
Oh, Evil Betty's leaving.
Mind your manners.
Show 50's here too.
A member of the Shadow Potato Society has joined the stream.
Alright, we got joint. Power! Power! Alright, let's play the video cassette we just found. A VHS cassette.
That's so cool.
Got eyes on the G virus. Going in. Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire!
Why would he think? How do you think that was gonna work? Okay, he's fixing to turn into a monster. No big deal.
You're supposed to ask
What
before
the
you
fuck were
shoot.
you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive. We're in, sir. But we had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
Uh-huh. William Birkin's inbox. The Umbrella Corporation has decided to cease all research on G, which was ongoing at the Nest Underground Laboratory. All funding for this project has been cut, and Laboratory Director William Birkin has been removed from his post. Thank you for your mail, Dr. Birkin. Top Brass has expressed an interest in this evolving bioweapon you mentioned. Do not worry about cost. Our company is the most well-funded in the whole of the United States. I heard the good news. G is almost ready. Strange you never thought to report to the research lab here at Umbrella HQ. But I suppose I can let that slide. Anyway, send over the data, would you? And don't worry. You've done good work on G. But we can take care of the rest. You're under suspicion of breaching your contract with the Umbrella Corporation. It has become clear that you have claimed ownership of the G project and have been in unauthorized contact with the U.S. military. Please respond to the investigation committee's summons within 24 hours. Sorry, Dr. Birkin. Dr. Jerka Gherkin. Ooh, here's a plant. What kind is it? It's a blue one. I don't care about blue. I want green. Give me the green, baby.
I'm growing them patient.
Gunpowder crap. Well, this is an interesting place. Here, where did you go? Oh, fancy. This is pretty crazy.
Eyeballs.
Ew. Research diary. After the G embryo was implanted in the subject, we made a 50-centimeter incision from the chest to the abdomen and began our observations. With the help of the medical team, the subject's consciousness level was kept between 15, lucid, GCS 10. However, the subject's consciousness level deteriorated and further observation was deemed unnecessary. The subject was then disposed of. The G virus was administered to subject 501. 501 mutated into G form and was introduced to a group of 30 test subjects. After 2 hours, 36 minutes, it was observed that all but one of the test subjects had been implanted with an embryo. All subjects were disposed of. One subject broke down during experimentation and took their own life. We administered the G virus to subject 628, who had shown slight resistance to the T virus. The virus was then introduced to subject 639, with whom 628 had a close relationship. 628 showed some signs of resistance, but had been implanted with an embryo after 24 minutes. T virus resistance does nothing to stop the mental deterioration caused by the G virus. Okay, useless information. We all heard it.
Complicated.
Alright, so looks like we got some kind of puzzle here. Something.
Damn it.
Oh, the pendant.
Look at that. All right. Hell yeah. Got it. Oh, thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Back to Sherry.
That's it.
Yeah, this is it. It's pretty simple.
Alright.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. With my rocket launcher, though, I should be able to handle him.
Your ass again. William! This ends now.
Oh, he's protecting me.
Michael, I don't know, man. He's very tough.
What the hell is this thing?
That's it. That was easy.
That was my husband.
She is my creation!
Working.
William!
She is my creation.
I should have killed him while I had the chance. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it.
He was your husband.
Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
But what about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone?
Let me
What
point
the hell?
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world
Julia
with a
has
G
been
virus.
flogged.
But that's no excuse.
Oh. That didn't feel good.
I got this.
I got a rocket launcher. I could shoot it.
Sorry.
No. I
We're doomed.
You should take care of Sherry. You don't know what you're up against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Yeah, that's what she said.
This ends now.
Class A breach detected. Flash until target is neutralized.
What? What the hell? My controller died.
Oh no. You're dead.
Let me change the batteries on my controller. I was like pushing the buttons, nothing was happening. Wow. I didn't even get any warnings or anything. All right.
Continue playing from your most recent save? Oh no. You're back here.
I think I've already did the thing. Yeah, I already did the thing. Okay. It didn't put me too far back, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass again.
William! This ends now.
How do I skip it? Oh, there it is. Skip. Got it.
Class A breach detected.
Hold on a second here.
Not working.
That's not really hurting him.
Hi, Bobby.
Bobby Gaming, what's up? Ethan B, what up? Oh my God. Ow! That's not fair.
Not working.
Alright, we got him. Well, it's not fair at all. He could pick up a wall and throw it at me.
Neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Ew! Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Bobby Gaming, 8 p.m. Central Time for Among Us.
Yeah.
I don't know, Michael. Probably not, knowing this. Well, he might be dead, but there's probably going to be another monster. I'm quite sure of it.
Another.
Yeah, this is Resident Evil. You're not getting out of the game that quick. Although I'll probably have this beat by 8 o'clock. Oh my God. We might have to, Michael. We might have to throw an atomic bomb in this place. Oh, I need level 4 clearance. I think the bazooka did do a good job on him. It just wasn't really like doing a very good job of indicating anything. You beat Resident Evil Bios shot? You talking about Resident Evil 7? Oh.
Top Secret Yoshi.
Top Secret Yoshi! That is what I'm playing. It's the Tonic's Horror Fest 2020, baby. That's the schedule I've been doing all week long. I've released the schedule. I'm not sure if you saw it, Top Secret. I posted a video on it, too. Alright, where in the hell is Sherry? Where am I going? I think I went past it.
Hey, I'm excited too, Michael.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, Among Us hide and seek's gonna be cool.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
I knew you'd make it. My mom needs
Sit
help.
down.
Her mom's turned into a thing now.
2? No.
I look like I'm in a forensic lab.
Okay. But you don't look so good.
Among Us will be a 2-hour stream. And tomorrow night we're having a Spud Squad only stream. Spud Squad members only stream at 10 o'clock. We'll be playing Raft. But only Spud Squad members can attend.
So Sherry's gonna be all right.
She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G virus.
Did you hear that?
I don't think the doc's doing too good here. You might want to shoot her with like a rocket launcher or something. Midnight Lucky Me. Well, that's when we close and I get to do cleanup. Oh,
Spud Squad
congratulations,
member.
Barefoot.
Barefoot Gremlin has joined the stream.
Worry about me.
Yeah, Bobby, unfortunately, for Spud Squad members only. It's only 99 cents a month if you'd like to support the channel, though.
Take my daughter to safety.
All right, we got level 4.
I'm sorry, Sherry. For everything. Your life
Do,
is
do,
what
do,
it
do,
is.
do, do, do.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Yeah, Barefoot. I wish there was gift subs on YouTube. I wish they would add that.
What does that mean?
That way,
It's a self-destruct.
one of my friends can quit telling me that Twitch is better than YouTube. Because Twitch is not better than YouTube.
The G
Does not.
virus leaves the building.
Twitch is garbage.
Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry? Sherry, just say goodbye to your mom. Mom, please say goodbye. Please, Sherry. Listen. She loved you, okay? You really gotta get going. Come on.
You were right about this jacket.
She is dead.
I'm so lucky to have
Bobby, I'm doing good, bro. Thank you for asking.
More about that later. We gotta hurry now.
Me and Honey are having a good time playing this game.
Yay.
She's more excited than she sounds just then, I promise. Oh, no, not examine. Combine, please.
Sherry, can you walk faster?
Yeah.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Which way is the thing? This way. The hard demon complete. I'm getting more better on you are. Bobby, how you been doing today?
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the simple telephone
Let's get the hell out of here.
to the bottom level train platform.
Let's go. All right, Claire, we've almost got this done. Oh my God, look at that. This place is about to explode.
Claire? Yeah? Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Bobby, what'd y'all do over there? Play some games?
To the bottom level train platform.
All right, we got a save place, so it means something else is going to go down.
Oh, Cameron.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh, okay, yeah, Cameron, that's right.
It's Bobby's brother.
Minutes until detonation. Attention.
Sherry, run!
Rocket launcher for the win! All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we're going this way. Oh, we gotta go down the ladder. Okay, here we go. We gotta go, guys. We only got 10 minutes. Am I gonna get new Pikmin 3 Deluxe? Probably not. Maybe not. Yeah, mostly. Probably not. Probably not. That's probably not gonna happen.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Hurry up then. Let's go.
9 minutes until detonation.
Where's that coming from?
Attention.
Oh.
Careful when you play Minecraft.
I can barely see those monsters.
It was really dark.
Go. No, I'm gonna be slow, Sherry. Duh. Hurry. You think? You think, Sherry? You think we got to hurry?
Minutes until detonation.
I was like, what are you doing? I was just taking a nap, lady. All right, where am I going? Oh my God, do not care about plants right now. Jesus. Oh, there was a button there. What's going on?
Hi, Underdog.
Enderdos! I went the wrong way, I think.
Let's join the stream.
Oh no.
7 minutes until detonation.
Yep, I did. Never played it before.
Nice work.
How did I end up going in the wrong door just then? I don't know.
Sherry, you hanging in there? I'm right behind you. Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here. Worth a try.
Use what?
Oh, that.
You're right, Shook. I shouldn't have talked crap.
6 minutes until detonation.
6 minutes.
What's this?
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom of the train platform.
Hot minigun.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom of the train platform.
What are you doing?
This train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Got H&L hockey for the
I
PlayStation.
promise I won't
What?
leave.
Good.
H&L hockey.
Careful.
Always.
6 minutes of death in your nose. That's right, baby. Y'all don't forget to click that like button, by the way. Don't forget. I would appreciate it. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can hit double-digit likes tonight, people.
Okay. All right, it's working.
Claire!
Thank you, Bobby Gaming. I appreciate you doing that.
Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast.
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon!
Let's get the H out of here, top secret.
Or just leave him.
Damn!
Stupid dude. What an idiot. Whoa!
Alright, just that.
5 minutes until
Die, sucker! You know what else never dies? My bazooka! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Oh. Thank you, bazooka.
Sure is dead.
Get kaboomed indeed, Bobby.
Claire! It's okay.
Burn it all.
We're getting out of here.
Flex it. I bet Leon's in that car. What you think? Woo woo! Woo woo! Let's go! Woo woo! Engineer Claire on the train tracks. Running that rig.
first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
Ice cream.
I was going to say
I
that.
want to see where you live.
I want to see where you live.
Sigh. Shower.
Oh.
Really? Not bad.
Yeah, you look stinky, Claire.
Claire.
Leon!
Told you he was in that train.
It's so good to see you.
How did you get there?
Told you we'd make it, didn't I?
Three Luigi's is here.
Hi, Three Luigi's.
That's the end of the game. Look at that. We beat it already.
Yay! Before 8.
Before 8. We'll let the credits roll. Yeah, that's what we do here, Bobby. That's what we do here. We defeat games. Resident Evil 2 is dead. Can we play some Super Nintendo Entertainment System games together? You know what? I think we could. We could, Three Luigi's. It won't be this month because it is Tonic's Horror Fest month, but we will definitely do something like that in the future. How funny would it be if that monster comes running after them? I would love it, Michael. I would love it. I like this music, by the way. Honey, you like this music?
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty. We'll see what Michael has sent me
Everyone
here.
to play Among Us. I'm gonna make some breakfast, right? Be right back.
Okay, baby. Isn't it a different boss fight if you play as Leon? I think so, Shook. Yeah, she is Indodo. She lives in Indonesia, which is 12 hours ahead of time of where I'm at. So she is 12. So right now it's 7:47 a.m. for her. So yeah, well, I guess we're gonna what do you think we should do, guys? Barefoot wants to play Among Us. I don't know if I want to play that tonight. So I'm playing it tomorrow night. So I didn't think I would beat it this quick. I was not expecting to beat it this quick. Ba, 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 ba. Fall Guys Season 2. We have some. Do you have that other horror game I sent you? Yes, Barefoot, I do. Let's play that. We could do that. That would be good. I do want to stick to a horror game if we can. Portal 1, that would be fun. That's always fun, Interdoge. I wonder if there's something after the credits here. That's why we're letting it play. Portal's always fun. It's always a good time. But it's not horror, so I would like to stick with a horror game. Barefoot did send me a game that would be a good fit here, I think. It's for time-wise. We got about an hour left. I think the game will probably be a good one to play in that time limit. But we are playing Among Us tomorrow night, guys, 8 p.m. Central Time, so please be sure to be here. Yeah, Interdose, I love that game. I can beat that game typically in about 45 minutes. It's been a little while since I played through it, but usually I can beat that game in about 45 minutes. If that long, you might be able to fit it in. That's what I was thinking, Barefoot. It probably is about an hour. I'm trying to see if there's anything else after the credits here. By the way, I have a new video that I'll be uploading, or that I'll be releasing soon, whenever it gets through processing. It's a Resident Evil 2 video. It is 10 hours of Claire Redfield shooting a zombie in the head. It's great. So if you got 10 hours to spare, you could watch it. Time in California, it will be 6 p.m. California time. Bobby Gaming. Interdose just for you, exactly. Is what we talked about the other day. It is 10 hours of Claire Redfield shooting a zombie in the head. I uploaded it. I rendered it last night. It took 10 hours to render. It took 2.5 hours to upload it to YouTube. It was 45 gigabytes in size. It's a very big, and it's in 4K as well. So, yeah, you're on East Coast time there, Barefoot. While we're waiting on this game to finish the credits. Oh! They're having a game festival on Steam. I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, wow. You can get all the Dead Space games for $20. You know, I might put Dead Space on next year's Horror Fest lineup. Might be. It'd probably be a good time to do it. How dare you? All right, this is almost done, I think. Dead Space, the first Dead Space is great. See, I probably will put it on Horror Fest lineup next year. Y'all got to remind me, Dead Space Horror Fest 2021. Don't let me forget. I'm from Florida, so I kept my tablet on Florida time. I knew something would be here. Here we go. Of course. Of course, there's something else down there. Not so grumpy cat's here. Internet daughter, welcome.
Mind your manners.
8 hours.
A member of the Shadow Potato Society.
I got a grade C.
has
I'm happy
joined
with
the
that.
stream.
I'm very happy with that. No mask. I haven't played them with a mask this week. There'll be more masks, though. Don't worry. First one was always the best because Sir Isaac had no idea what he was walking into. This is true, Barefoot. I don't know if it's him that's still alive, Ender Doge, but I think it's somebody still alive. I don't know who that is. It could be the little girl's mom. She could have turned into one of those things. So now I got to get... See, I need to play Resident Evil 3 now. Alright, so... Let me look at this game that Barefoot has sent me. If my Steam will load up. My Steam doesn't want to load. It's acting stupid. I click on the library of games. It does this. Oh, Bobby's leaving. No. I mean, I'm sure you're going to want to play 3 if you play the first 2. That's the way you are. Let's see if I can get Steam to act right this time.
I'm back.
Hey, darling.
Hey.
Yeah, it's acting right this time. All right, yeah, this game's called Buried. An interactive. The stream is done. Well, no, it's done. I'm going to play another game real quick.
Okay.
That Barefoot has sent me. It should take about an hour to beat it, so we're going to play it real quick. We've got an hour to spare here. I'm going to go in here and edit that we're playing Buried now. All right. Got that changed over. Now hang tight. We're going to have this loaded up. Buried is an interactive story. The plot will change based on the choices you make. The story is broken into 5 chapters. Play straight through or at your own pace. There's no waiting and no pauses. Enjoy and choose wisely. All right. I'm hoping it would like... Okay, there we go. Let's see if it'll pick it up as a game. I've had no luck. Resident Evil 2 wouldn't pick up as a game in OBS. Now I have to do Buried the same way. Okay, here we go. Let me move my camera. It looks like I'm going to be in the way, possibly. All right, we'll just leave it there for a second. I'm glad to hear that, Enderdoge. I'm glad your computer's working well. Open my eyes and the first thing I want to do is scream. I'm flat on my back and everything seems to hurt. The trees overhead look familiar. It's a clear night sky, almost beautiful. Hold on one second, guys. I forgot to do something important. I gotta share it with Honey. Except for the fact that this means I've been out cold for at least 6 hours. But there's something wrong. I don't remember what something happened, and my head, my God, my head hurts. And a ringing in my ears. Was there an accident? An explosion, I think. I remember Dennis screaming, but after that, I can't remember. As I sit up, I notice that my hard hat has been thrown off. I look around the area, but it's not here. It feels strange to go anywhere without my hard hat, but I've got to find the other members of the crew. They could be in danger. What would I do here? Since my crew could be in danger, I think I would definitely go find them. I decide my hat can wait till I figure out what's going on. I get up and take a look around the logging site. I smell something burning and don't hear any engines running. Wait, something isn't right. Was it the bulldozer? Maybe the damn thing overheated for the last time. Maybe the engine finally blew. What a mess. Well, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Only one way to find out, I guess. I walk over to the center of the logging site and don't like what I see. Let me turn the volume down a little bit on this game. Just a little bit. Continue. The logging site looks like a bomb was detonated right in the center. I don't know where to start. The one load we had managed to stack on a truck for the day is overturned. The trailer bent and the logs hanging off the back. Where the hell is everyone? My head is killing me and this is ringing in my ears. I can't hear anything. Not birds, not my footsteps, nothing. It makes me wonder if I hit my head after my hard hat flew off. I run through a quick mental checklist to make sure my brain is still working. My name is Roger Hastings. I'm 41 years old. The year is 2017. I own a small logging company and we've been logging in this strip of Kentucky woodland for almost a month now. Okay, so my brain works. That's a relief, but it also makes me fearful because something is certainly not right here. I look around the logging site, my mind trying to figure out what has happened. Just about every piece of equipment has been overturned or tilted. Look at truck or look at debris? What should we do, guys? Do many of the Ink Machine is Tonic Sword Fest Special Edition 2020. Enter Doge. I think I already have a game scheduled for Monday, and it is... I will tell you what it is, so I'll make sure I tell you the right thing. It is... I'm playing Fran Bow on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I skipped a game. Oops. I forgot to... Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah, Fran Bow. So we're going to look at debris, or we're going to look at the truck? What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do, baby?
Truck.
I'm going to look at the truck. All right, here we go. How dare me?
How dare
How
you?
dare you? I know, I do. I meant to play the Maida Scur. I screwed up my own schedule. There I go. The truck, the hitch is completely broken. Like it was blown off in an explosion or a really bad accident. Had there been an explosion, all the fuel on site would have started a fire. But there's no charring, no burning, nothing.
Alright, Ender. Have a nice day at school tomorrow.
Oh, brother. I walked through the area where Dennis had been working. From the looks of it, he'd been moving slowly. He'd only taken down 4 trees today. His metal lunchbox is open, an indicator they had been taking an early break. But he's not here. No one is here. Where the hell is everyone? I could try to make a call on my cell phone, but its battery is already running really low. Not that it matters. The reception is crap out here.
How dare you?
Should I yell out or call someone on my cell phone? I feel like yelling.
Call someone.
But my baby does not. We're going to call someone.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I pull out my cell and try to make a call to Frank. It rings and rings, and then it just goes to his voicemail. But before I can leave a message, my phone goes dead. Great.
Oopsie.
I hope I don't need my phone anytime soon. Might as well start walking. The highway is almost a mile back through the woods, down the gravel road we used to reach the site. Maybe the crew ran that way for help. But why would they have left me? Were they scared? Out of sorts? Maybe I can catch up to them. But with my truck turned over on its side, it looks like I'll be walking. My God, I can't even remember what I was doing before waking up on my back. Wait. What's that? Underneath the bulldozer. Oh my God, it's a leg. It has to be either Tony or Dennis. The dozer looks unstable, like it might roll some more. Might not be safe to get close, but at the same time, I can't just leave him there. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm very curious. I must look.
No.
Hey, I yell. Are you okay? Are you alive? I skip over the stray logs and wrecked equipment to get closer. All right, seeing the dozer teeter makes me think maybe I should have grabbed my hat. I can see a bit more of the leg. The jeans are soaked in blood. I recognize the work boots. It's clearly Tony. His leg is bent at an impossible angle, nearly crushed flat. The closer I get, the more apparent it becomes that Tony did not survive. Well, I guess to respect the dead, I'm going to leave the body alone. There's nothing I could do for him now. I start to back away slowly. In my shock, I stumble back, suddenly tripping over one of the stray logs. I bang my head hard on one of the logs as I fall. Instantly, I can feel a massive lump forming on the back of my head. Damn, why didn't I grab my hard hat? Thanks a lot, Grumpy Cat. But what hurts more is the realization that Tony is dead. Looking at him, I feel something rising up in my throat, and I don't know if I scream or vomit. But I have to push it away. If I lose my cool right now, there are too many questions that will go unanswered. Shit. I can't believe this. Tony, he had 2 boys. He coached his oldest son's baseball team. He was the hardest worker I had. It was one of the most honest and reliable men I knew. This isn't right. I can't stay here. I have to find Dennis, Frank, and Joe. I have to find out what happened here. And Shook, I just see what you're saying, Dennis and Frank. Charlie's not here. He's not part of this crew. Not so Grumpy Cat was saying that I should not go after my hard hat, but I was going to say that anyway. I was just picking on her. Back to ask one more thing. Will you be doing Discord chat tomorrow? Yes.
Yes.
That will happen. And we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to do some push to talk where nobody talks until we're actually doing votes and stuff like that. We will be playing hide and seek. So for a little while on hide and seek, we won't have to worry about that, but we'll do that too. All right, continuing the story. As I walk through the stacks of logs from the last week or so of work, everything feels frozen. The high-pitched sound in my ears is terrible. It keeps happening every few seconds and sounds like it's coming from far away. I can't help but wonder, is it my ears or is it something else? Alright, Enderdozer, see ya, dude. Silence out here is creepy. There's a smell like the atmosphere after a bad summer storm. I might as well admit it. I'm a little scared. Everyone is missing and it's dead quiet out here. There doesn't even seem to be a breeze to rustle the leaves and branches. My right knee hurts like hell. My head was hurting so bad before that I never even noticed the pain in my knee. I must have heard it during the... well... during the what? Accident? Or... wait, is that Dennis? I see him sitting on the ground, motionless, about 30 feet away. Should we yell at him and scare him to death? Or walk up?
Yeah, in case he's a zombie.
Alright. Then we shall yell at him. Hey, zombie! Zombie Dennis! Zombie Dennis, can you hear me? Dennis lets out a shout. Like someone walking from a nightmare. He then looks back at me from the ground. Yeah, Roger, I hear you, he hollers back as I head over to him. Dennis is built like a wrestler and has a tough personality to match. But in this moment, he looks disoriented and even a little anxious. Though I'm glad to see him, the fear on his usually confident face is alarming. What the hell happened? What's going on? He asks. So do I say I don't know, the crew is missing, or an explosion, I think? Should we speculate?
Don't know.
We don't know shit. Missing, Dennis says. Where do you think they went? I'm not sure, I say, but it has me pretty freaked out. Something's not right here. Still sitting on the ground, he looks around the woods as if he is just now understanding the severity of the situation. The equipment was overturned. The dozers, too, I say, wiping my forehead. You okay? I ask him. Yeah, just shaken up. Me, too. This might be the most intimate conversation Dennis and I have ever had. I look into his eyes. I touch my hand against his. We gently kiss each other on the lips. Oh, wait. This turned into... While he and I have always been on good terms, we've never been particularly close. I've always respected him, though. Sure, he's come to work a few times looking like he'd been in a bar fight the night before. But I've also seen him do an enthusiastic impression of a dinosaur as he played with played with Tony's kids while they waited for their dad to finish up his shift. It's then that it hits me. Dennis and Tony were good friends. I'm not sure I want to rattle him with news of Tony's death right now. Not before we know what's going on. But he has a right to know. What should we do?
Tell him.
We're going to tell him. You were up front with Dennis about Tony. Dennis's eyes fixate on me, startled. He was crushed under the dozer, I say. Dennis pauses for a moment, like he is trying to understand what I said. His eyes narrow and his bottom lip quivers. Shit, he says, and I can tell that he is fighting back tears. He and Tony have been tight, almost like brothers. Hey, he adds quickly, as if trying to escape the reality of Tony's death. Did you see that light? No, I say. What did you see? I don't even know, Roger, he says. It was like this flare of white light. It came right up out of the ground, like an explosion. So there was an explosion, I say. Maybe it was some equipment, or... This was no equipment, Dennis interrupts, agitated. This huge ball of light came right out of the damn ground. What did it look like? Where did it go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? What did it look like? Like looking into the sun, he says. It just feels like someone stabbed me in the eyes with a hot knife. When? I'm not sure, he answers. But I had finished about 10 trees for the day. It was about the top one. That's when it happened. You are almost done with 10 trees, I ask. Yeah, he says.
10 trees?
Looking at the ground. You know, I wouldn't want to take a lunch break until I was done. And that's when that light blew up. Why? You don't... Oh, wait. That's when the light blew up. Why? You don't believe me? I believe you. Do I think he's exaggerating?
I believe you.
Honey believes you, Dennis. I don't, but Honey does.
Why not?
You believe Dennis' story. He saw what he saw, I think to myself. He has no reason to lie about this. My God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, he says. But if I'm being honest, it scared me pretty bad. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to get the hell out of here. We both stand up and start heading towards the road. It isn't until we start moving that I see Dennis is wounded. His right side is coated in blood, the red seeping through his blue work shirt. There are splatters of it here and there, but also a very large red splotch that makes me worry. Are you in a lot of pain? How'd you get that injury? Or, hi, you want to go play some sports?
How'd you get that?
What'd you say, baby? How'd you get it?
How'd you get that? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Curious.
Ooh, my baby wants to know. I'm not sure. Dennis replies, I must have gotten thrown or hurt somehow from that light. It's then that I notice that the strange ringing noise is still filling the air. Hey, I say, stopping. Do you hear that high-pitched ringing noise every once in a while? Dennis looks scared when I ask him this question. He just nods. I thought it was just me, he says. He looks out of sorts and uncertain. I've never seen him like this before. It's obvious that he's looking for some reassurance. Even though I'm his boss, there's something very unnerving about this. Is it freaking me out? Or will he be okay? It's probably nothing.
Probably nothing.
It's
something alright.
Let's be realistic, I tell myself. I might as well try to be empathetic. Out here in the middle of these woods, the ringing could be anything. Maybe a car, alarm from through the woods or something. Still, even my passive comment seems to have reassured Dennis. He looks a bit calmer, more relaxed. We both start moving forward and don't say another word. Did you try to call Frank? Dennis
Hello,
asked.
Alex.
I know he had his cell on him today. I can't, I say, cursing myself. I used up my battery trying to call you earlier. It's then that I notice something that makes me stop. A 10-foot wide hole in the ground. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by today. How are you? There's no stray piles of removed dirt or rocks. It's clean, smoothly dug, cutting into the earth, wide, but only a few feet deep. It looks unnatural, like the ground was just deleted. No shovels or diggers used. Dennis walks over to it. Oh, they're inside a Minecraft map, for sure. This looks like the same kind of hole where I saw that light come from the ground, he muses to himself. I say nothing. My mind is spinning, but I don't know what to think. We need to get out of here, Dennis mutters. At that moment, that ringing noise carries through the forest, again sending a shiver down my spine. What up, Zeron, the gamer? Welcome to the stream. Saying some cool stuff there. Dennis is right. There's something strange going on, and we might not be safe here. But that ringing sound could be a clue to where the rest of the crew went. No, let's check out that sound. Agreed. Let's get away from here. Oh, we're checking it out. We are brave souls. You decided to check out the sound. Something's not right, I say.
Oh, no.
If there's a mechanical noise like that, you think someone is out here, he asks. Maybe. I think we should at least check it out. They might be able to help. Yeah, you go right ahead, he says with a grin. I'll be here waiting for you. Better hurry, though. Dennis doesn't look like he's in the best shape to be trouncing around the forest, but we need some answers right away, too. Alex, thank you. I'm good, too. I'm good. Having fun. We just got through defeating Resident Evil 2, the first hour of the stream, and so I decided to play this game that Barefoot Gremlin so generously donated to me. And I'm playing through this. It's called Buried, an interactive story. It's pretty cool so far. It's called Buried, an interactive story. I think we're going to leave Dennis. He's going to slow us up.
Yeah.
You decided to leave Dennis behind. Okay, I'll go alone, I say. You stay here and try to hang on. I'll try and find someone. Anyone. I've given Dennis a final look, sensing that this could be a big mistake. He's looking at me like he's terrified of me now, making a moan in his throat. I turn away and start moving through the woods quickly. With Dennis all alone, I need to find the crew and get help right away. Every tree out here looks exactly the same. I grew up in the country and can find my way around the forest without much of a problem. But I'm starting to feel a little disoriented. We did hit our head earlier because we didn't have our hard hat on. I'm leaning against a tree when I see something that has no business being here. Our logging crew has been out here for 3 weeks, and it seems impossible that we could have missed it. Hey, Bang, what would you do if I have a magic fork that grants food-related wishes and a spoon that grants any wish? I think you should.
Stay.
Let me see. I think it... I don't know, shit. I don't know, shit. Wait! How dare you, sir? That's what you get. Alright. Continue.
Thick chest hair sticking out. Oh.
A magic fork that grants food-related wish and a spoon that grants any wish. I'd probably go with a spoon that grants any wish. I would probably choose that. It's a small building, sort of like a mixture of a shack and a bunker. It looks to be made of concrete, but moss, weeds, and plain old erosion also make it look sort of mystical. This is definitely a Minecraft world, no doubt about it. It looks like something out of a demented version of a medieval fantasy movie. Part of me wants to go back for Dennis. Seeing this eerie building in the middle of nowhere makes me yearn for company. It makes me feel like a little kid that is spooked of that old abandoned house at the end of the street. Plus, that ringing noise that happens every once in a while. I think it's coming from this building. I'm racking my brain trying to remember if I've seen this before, but I haven't. I'm sure of it. It has never been here until now. Is Frank in there or Joe? They can't be. But, then again, they aren't anywhere out here. Looking inside the building is certainly more appealing than walking through the woods for a mile with an aching knee. I find that I'm a little scared when I take my first few steps towards the building. The first thing I see is a sturdy metal door closed shut. Are we going to knock? Or force it open? I think we're going to barrel in there like Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to save somebody. That's what's happened. Give me the girl, or the boy, or my wife, whatever Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. I set my feet and get ready to push my way in. Nothing. It's fine. After holding my breath, I put my hand on the handle and thrust my shoulder into the door. But I immediately realized this wasn't necessary. The door opens easily, even though there's a lock that clicks as it opens. After catching myself, I turn to look at the lock. For some reason it appears to lock from the outside. Is someone trying to keep somebody from leaving? Stretching out in front of me is a small interior to match the outside. The building is totally empty. There's a concrete floor and dingy, featureless walls. There are no windows, giving the place an even more isolated feel. Still, I hear the ringing noise coming from somewhere in here. It's louder now, more prominent. Get to the chopper! The interior seems confining at first, but a small set of concrete steps lead about 5 feet down, revealing a long corridor. This reminds me of one of my favorite book series called The Return to Zork. Return to Zork. It's a Choose Your Own Adventure series that was written in the 80s, and I have all the books, and I love them. And this reminds me of that. Oh, that's a corridor, all right. It's a massive corridor. In fact, like I'm in some kind of building underground, it seems to go on forever. This corridor is quite dark. Lit only by emergency lights spaced every 10 feet or so. I assume I'm now underground because this corridor extends far beyond the limits of the building I entered. I realize that someone might not appreciate finding me here. Ooh, should we tiptoe or walk quickly? Should we walk like we gotta pee, or should we tiptoe like we are trying to be quiet? What do you think, baby?
Tiptoe quietly.
Alright, we're gonna tiptoe quietly. I feel like a ghost, like I truly have no business being here. I move slowly, my feet not making a sound. If anyone is in here, I want to make sure they don't hear me. I tiptoe forward as softly as I can. Just coming into view at the end of the hallway is another set of concrete stairs leading further down into the depths of the earth. I can still hear the ringing noise every so often, coming from somewhere in here. I look ahead to the concrete stairs, wondering just how far down they go. I approach the stairs, and as I take my first step down, I get the sense that I'm crossing some sort of line here. There may very well be no going back. We shall see. How dare you enter my corridor. Nah. As I head down the stairs, I notice that they look aged. That damned ringing noise is somewhere below, louder than ever. I feel like I'm walking down into the cellar of a haunted house, the light becoming scarce as the stairs take a slight turn. I can feel the temperature drop. As I keep moving down the stairs, my mind seems to lock in on the unknown fate of the rest of my crew. Frank is married and I've met his wife a few times. A nice woman with a huge laugh. They did a good job with the pictures indeed, Barefoot. I agree. Frank is... Oh, I read that. My heart sags a bit when I realize I might never again get to hear him belting out classic rock tunes during lunch break. Joe, well, I don't know too much about him. He's 22 years old, and he's just a punk. He's just a punk little kid. No, I'm just kidding. And is considering community college. His folks are deadbeats, so he has been providing for himself since the age of 16 or so. Out here in the woods, regardless of their backgrounds or ages, I'm responsible for them. Whether frequenting the local bar after a long day, or while away from their families on this risky job, I'm responsible for them. Maybe I can still find them, and still get to hear Frank singing in his deep baritone voice after a few too many drinks. Swing low, sweet cherry, yeah. Okay.
You okay?
I slowly stick to my foot out in search of the next foot. That was Frank singing in a deep baritone because he was drunk. Give me another beer. Swing low, sweet cherry. Come for the carry me home. Okay. Anyway, I slowly stick my foot out in search of the next step. I can't help feeling like a child as a very powerful fear seizes me. I'm expecting a monster to reach out of the darkness, slicing into my throat. After what feels like forever, we come to the bottom of the stairs. I'm closer to the source of the ringing noise now. The door sits securely in the wall and looks just as out of place down here as I feel. A sliver of light seeps through, illuminating the area. The door has what looks like a panel with lots of labels and lights. Small embossed print above the panel says Level 1 Entrance Gate, Transport Sector, and there's a button with no label. Push the button or inspect the label. I'm going to inspect the label kind of guy.
Okay.
But Honey likes to push the button. So we're going to push the button. I give the button a push. One of the readings on the panel flickers to life. Outage. That's all it says. It then goes dark. The panel looks like a diagnostic... Oh, what, baby?
Oopsie.
Yeah, good job. Way to go. The panel looks like a diagnostic or alert system of some kind. Each label meant to communicate some status. Lockdown, engaged. Experiment, in progress. Shutdown, engaged. Those all appear to be off. But one of the phrases has a slowly blinking red light next to it. The only powered light on this whole thing. Abnormal entity breach. What the hell? I slowly push the door open, and more light pours in as I walk through. Yeah, Honey will get us in trouble at a nuclear plant. You're right, sure. As I do, that ringing or beeping or whatever the hell it is gets a little louder. The door closes behind me with a click. At this moment, I can't help but think about Dennis back up on the surface. Oh, excuse me. What's going on up there? Why did that bulldozer turn over? What was it that knocked us out? I hope I haven't left him in a dangerous situation. I'd been so preoccupied with my own fear that I nearly forgot about the ringing noise. It had become just background noise. I take a few more steps and can now see where I am. It makes no sense. Yet another thing that simply seems out of place. The shapes and muted colors of metal are easy to identify, but it just doesn't belong here. End of chapter 1. Wow, that was chapter 1. That was long. Longer than I expected. Respect the dead. You and 36% of players left Tony's body where you found it. Secrets. You and 76% of players were upfront with Dennis about Tony's death. Trust. You and 55% told Dennis you believed his story. curiosity. You and 75% of players went to investigate the ringing sound. Teamwork. You and 36% of players decided to leave Dennis behind. Oh, we are in the most people take Dennis with them. So, begin chapter 2. Here we go.
You can take someone that's hurt.
I agree with you, baby. I do.
Yeah, what if you heard something more?
We're standing on the thin platform of what looks like a fancy subway. The rails look well used but not old. There are small overhead lights that are very dim, as if they are running on emergency power. The dim overhead lights are a blessing, but the size of the place makes me feel vulnerable. Staring ahead, the tunnel seems to be endless. It's almost dizzying. There's a small light further ahead, then a space that breaks the monotony of the tunnel's curved surface. Another platform, maybe. This understanding comes with a very strong sense of trespassing. I am definitely not supposed to be here. Hello? Anyone here? My voice blasts through the tunnel, but nothing replies other than my own echo. The reality of what I'm seeing is sinking in. Whatever this place is, it reaches way underground. That seems impossible to me, making anything that's on the other side of this tunnel dangerous as far as I am concerned. But of course, I'm going to go on. Human curiosity is going to see to that. Also, the ringing noise is louder down here. It's much more solid now, and there's some other sound. Something like the faint hum of machinery. I can go either left or right. The left is slightly lit, the right not so much. This makes me uneasy because I get the sense that one wrong turn in a place like this and I'd be wandering for hours. Looking each way, I jerk my head right as I hear the unmistakable sound of someone walking. Footsteps. Did I really hear something? I wonder as my eyes strain to see anything. I wait a moment, but the sound doesn't come again. So those are my options. To the left are flickering lights indicating that I'll at least be able to see. There's also a hum of machinery, a sign of life. To the right is just darkness, but I also heard footsteps in that direction. Since it's Halloween, we're going right. It's dark. We heard footsteps. We gonna die.
Bad idea.
You decided to head right into the darkness. If there's anyone here, they're worth speaking to. Right it is. It's probably Dennis. Or it's Frank. You gotta pay the troll toll to get this boy's hole. As I leave the glow of electric lights, things feel a bit more sinister. Also, the tunnel or hallway, or whatever it is, seems to widen out up ahead. I wonder how Dennis is doing back at the logging site. I wince, remembering the blood around his side. The darkness I find myself in feels thick, like walking in syrup. I'm reminded of the fear I felt as a child when I had to go into the basement to fetch tools for my dad. I was sure there were snakes or spiders or monsters of unimaginable horror lurking down there. I feel that same way here, walking through the tunnel. That's when I see it. A human figure, far back in the tunnel, silhouetted in the faint light at the end. He's standing on some other platform and likely can't see me. It looks like he might be holding a gun, but it's too dark to be sure. Hey, who's there? My voice echoes through the tunnel, bouncing endlessly off the walls. The figure turns towards me and freezes like a deer sensing danger. Maybe he can answer some questions, I think to myself. But that doesn't happen. The person can't see me in the dark. And after a moment, the figure rushes away through a door. Ooh, very mysterious. As I head further into the tunnel, I reach another platform. I'm looking and trying to process where I am now when I suddenly hear the rapid footfalls of someone running towards me. They're sprinting this way from the dark side of the tunnel, and fast. I can't see anything, but their footsteps echo towards me. After seeing that person with the gun a moment ago, I'm not sure if this person is armed as well. I realize I only have a few seconds before they'll be on top of me. I'm going to stand out in the open.
No,
I'm trying to pick everything Honey probably wouldn't choose. I figure I might as well greet them like a civilized human being. There would be a better chance of getting answers that way. I step out into the light as they get closer and closer. And when they step into the glow of the platform, I can't believe my eyes. It's Dennis.
It's Dennis.
Dennis, what the hell are you doing down here? I left you up at the logging site. He stops running and stares at me, dumbfounded. Oh my God, Roger, it's you. I'm so glad to see you in this godforsaken tunnel. How did you get down here, I ask? And why are you down here? You didn't seem fit to move. He bends over and puts his hands on his knees, breathing heavily. I can see that the gash on his side is inflamed now. It's not safe up there, he says, as though that explains everything. I started running to get away and ended up here. Shook, good call, Dennis. Barefoot thought you were like, you'd played this before. Why isn't it safe? Or get away from what? What do you want to choose this time, baby? What you got?
Get away.
Get away, get away, get away. I was waiting for you, where we last spoke, and then I heard something in the woods. At first, I thought it was a car radio, some crackling static, but it was much louder, like some kind of demon. It got louder and freaked me out. I just started running. I fell in some kind of sinkhole. The damn ground just fell out from under me. I ended up in this weird hallway that led me to this tunnel. He pauses as if evaluating whether what he just said is crazy or not. Well, you're here now, and honestly, I'm glad to see you, I say. What do you say we check out this platform and see if we can get some answers? There's light coming from the platform, but like the overhead lights, they are dim, red emergency lights. I start to wonder if the explosion at the logging site caused a power outage in this place, whatever this place is. The ringing noise that I originally thought was in my head is getting louder. I'm starting to think it's some sort of alarm. When we come to the large open area ahead in the tunnel, it further resembles a subway station. As much as I try to ignore the reality, it's undeniable. We have stumbled into some sort of high-tech transportation system that is buried beneath the forest of Kentucky. Coming down our tunnels, boy. We'll show you everything we do here in Kentucky. It's great living. All right. It makes absolutely no sense and creates an entirely new sort of fear as to what the hell we have walked into. I notice that Dennis seems confident, though. When we reach the large opening, we have to climb over the rails and up onto the platform. I have to help Dennis over the rails and then up the small utility ladder that is bolted into the opposite side of the travelway. When he reaches the large open area resembling a subway waiting area, he collapses on the floor and lets out a heaving breath. You know what, Dennis says, exasperated? This is ridiculous. I quit. Not going any further. On top of worrying about my crew and the madness of wherever we are, I'm not in the mood for Dennis to act like a baby. Get up, pull it together, Dennis, or it's okay, take it easy, you can do this.
It's okay.
How dare you?
No, it's okay. I'm not the one with the gash in my side, I think to myself, so I decided to cut him some slack. Damn, boss, I'm sorry, he says. It's okay, I say. I don't know how you're still on your feet, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I should have left him. Yeah. Stubbornness, he says with a weak laugh. Need a minute to rest, I ask as warmly as I can muster. No, if I sit down to rest, I'm afraid I might not get back up. Let's keep going while I can still go. I reach down, help him to his feet, and then we get ourselves up onto the platform. Right in front of us, there's an entrance to a long hallway, exiting the platform area. It's at this point that I realize these red emergency lights might be on for someone else who is actually supposed to be here. Like that guy I saw earlier standing on the platform. We're going to stick to what we've been doing. We're yelling. Hello, anyone here? I ask, my voice raised to almost a shout. There's not much of an echo. My voice falls flat like a rock from the sky. I'm almost glad that I don't get an answer. Hearing anything else in this hollow silence would have given me a heart attack. The emergency lights continue to flicker overhead, casting a sick sort of pinkish light on everything. My mind is racing with what sort of place this might be. It's obvious that it's meant to be a secret. And if it is supposed to be a secret, and there was a power outage recently, maybe most everyone has been evacuated. But then why was that one person still here? This thought does nothing to make me feel any better as we talk towards the platform exit. As we walk towards the platform exit. We step inside and it seems just as empty as every other place we've come through, weakly illuminated by more overhead emergency lights. We're standing inside a hallway that looks surreal for a moment. Blinded by the light. The hallway reminds me of a hospital wing, but there's something not quite right about it. Michael, welcome back. I'm not sure if you saw me defeat Resident Evil 2, but that's what happened earlier. And in the last 35 minutes or so, we've been playing this game called Buried. It's an interactive story. It's the first clean and tidy area I've seen since coming to in the woods. It looks like it was recently in use, despite the dim emergency lights overhead. There are chairs against the walls, and the floor looks well cleaned, as do the walls. The ringing noise is definitely coming from here, and a small flashing red light along the ceiling seems to flash along with it. That ringing noise is an alarm, I say, if only to confirm my own thought. But for what? Dennis asks. And then he asks the question that's been on my mind since I found the little building in the woods. What the hell is this place? We exchange a look that speaks volumes. We reach the end of the hallway and hear a sound like a large metallic grinding. This is followed by a clicking noise, and then the unmistakable noise of a generator kicking on. Bum, 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 bum.
I'll be right back.
Okay, baby. Without warning, the facility jolts to life. The red glow of the emergency lights is suddenly replaced by bright white fluorescent ones. That mechanical hum is oddly comforting. Somehow, the power being back on urges us on. It's then that I notice the ringing noise has stopped. So it had been an alarm, but for what? Just a power failure? We head down the hallway, the electric hum of the lights sounding eerie overhead. Other than that, the place is dead quiet. The hall is about 100 feet long with two main doors. One door opens onto a large platform that looks like a conference room with a whiteboard and papers strewn about. Across the hallway, another door looks like a laboratory of some sort. Dennis slumps against the wall in defeat and lets out a scary sounding chuckle. Something funny, I ask, as a dark and brooding panic starts to grip me. Dennis just keeps chuckling as he slides down to the floor. I'm just going to sit here while you look around, he says. There's a look in his eyes that reminds me far too much of a dead animal on the side of the road. Oh, we gotta go to a conference room or a lab? Conference room, lab. I would pick a lab because I'm more interested in labs. Conference rooms are boring. Walking inside, I see small vials and glass containers held in a clear glass case. Everything is either glass or silver, and I instantly feel like I'm dirtying the place up. I notice several test tubes in glass cases, as well as some sort of tube system that seems to have a clear fluid trapped inside of it. In the back corner, I find a laptop in screensaver mode. Definitely laptop. Let's see what kind of porn they look at. I hit the enter key and a plain gray background pops up. There are several icons and folders to choose from. I click on a folder labeled Test 1.5 Ethos. A few documents are filled with formulas and names I mostly don't understand. But there are some things that are easy to understand, things that make my blood go cold. Subject number 6, cause of death, embolism or aneurysm, or both. Ideas for new delivery mode, spherical, liquid, ? Induced comatose state first, TerraCore company equals possible plutonium supplier. Let's look at test tubes. I can't help but check out the test tubes. They're all filled with varying green and light blue fluids. One of them looks to have some sort of glowing dirt resting in the bottom of it. Another holds what looks like a grasshopper submerged in liquid, only it's the strangest grasshopper I've ever seen. At first it looks like it's expanding and contracting like a blowfish. Then it contracts so much that it vanishes completely. As I look closer, it springs back into existence in a completely different test tube, and I'm embarrassed when I actually jump back. I take another look around the lab, trying to piece together what might have been taking place here. I smell some sort of chemical in the air, and it makes me think that someone has used this lab recently. Outside in the hallway, I hear Dennis grunting. I head out of the room to see him still seated on the floor. But I don't get very far, because as I exit, a man comes rushing around the corner with an automatic rifle in his hand. Uh-oh.
How dare you?
How dare you? Is that a fly reference with a grasshopper? Maybe. Could be, should. Could be. Talking about the movie, right? It's hard to look beyond his rifle, but the man carrying it is young with messy dark hair. His skin is so pale that I wonder if maybe he lives down here. He has the look of a guy who's been cooped up for a little too long. He doesn't seem like the kind of person I'd trust with a gun in a stressful situation. As he sees us in the doorway, he screams and brings the gun up. It is aimed directly at my head. Dennis jumps up and stands next to me like he's ready to run for it. I recognize him by his height and build. He's the person I could barely see back in that dark tunnel. We will put our hands up in the air, like we just don't care. I put my hands in the air, surprised at how natural it feels to go into this surrendered state. Maybe it's because this feels like a dream. Maybe it's because I feel like I'll snap awake if the maniac pulls the trigger. Who are you and how did you get here? The man asks harshly. Before we can answer, he continues speaking. I don't recognize you. If you're here, you would have had to sneak by the security mics in the entrance hall. What? I ask, unable to think of anything else to say. Who are you? The man asks. Did you do this? The man eyes us both, and I see something in his eyes that unsettles me. He is scared, but there's something else. We're just loggers. His eyes look distant for a minute, and then he says, bullshit. But for some reason, I'm pretty sure he knows I'm telling the truth. Someone knocked the power out, the man says. It's back on now, but if it was out long enough, well, we're in a heap of trouble. Was it you? Who sent you? Look, we don't know what you're talking about, Dennis says. Something happened out in the woods. Are you alone? Are there others with you? The armed man asks, thrusting the gun in my face. How the hell did we get in this situation, I think to myself. If only I'd left that damn ringing noise alone, we wouldn't be here. I'm not really sure if we want to give this guy information yet. We don't know anything about him. Then again, he might have answers. He has a gun. We're going to tell him things. We're looking for our crew. We have other crew members we can't find, I say. Your crew, he asks, seeming confused. If this man thinks that we're nuts, there's no telling what he might do. The fact that he looks a little crazy himself makes the situation even hairier. But how'd you get in here, the man asks. I point down the hall towards the subway. We came in that way. The doors weren't locked. The expression calms a bit, but I'm still very aware of the gun that is leveled less than a foot away from my face. Please put the gun down. You ask the man calmly to put his gun down. The only way I'm putting this rifle down is after I've blown your brains out, the man says. With that, he sticks the muzzle of the gun in my face. It's a childish move, a playground tactic at best, but it's sufficient to show me that he knows he's in control now. He then levels the rifle at Dennis, and I can only assume it's because his wounds make him appear to be the weaker of us. The man takes a shaky step forward. Dennis looks back and forth between the barrel of the gun and me, his eyes pleading for help. Stay between Dennis and the gun or stay back. Oh, wow. What an interesting choice here. I'm going to stay back because Dennis is slowing us down. He stood back while Dennis was in danger. Dennis looks furious and terrified at the same time. His eyes are growing wide and I can feel the rage coming off of him. I know I should do or say something that might make the situation better. Even here, I should be the leader for Dennis. I should be his boss, just like when cutting logs. I should go to bat for my employee and sometimes friend, but I don't. I actually find myself taking a single step back. Dennis looks angry, but more than that, he looks nearly disappointed. I don't know what's going on here, I say, but we are here by mistake. We have no business here, the man says, but now that the power's on, I think you might be too late anyway. For what? I ask. He doesn't answer me. Instead, he steps forward and actually pushes Dennis backwards with the end of his rifle. That single act of aggression seemed to clue Dennis into just how real this is getting. His eyes go wide with surprise as he hits the wall behind him. The man then repeats a question he asked before, one that makes no sense and honestly makes me think he might be a little crazy. Who sent you, he asks. You assholes from the Pentagon? I'm not quite sure how to take this question. Is this guy joking? Oh, man. No, what the hell are you talking about? Is what I'm going to say. No, I say, we're just loggers. Something blew up and my friend got hurt. We're looking for the rest of our crew. Likely story, the man says. But I see a flicker of recognition in his face that makes me think he might believe me. Still, his grip on the gun is as tight as ever. The look on his face makes me think he'll shoot at any moment. You both just stand still, he says. Sooner or later, someone will come along and I'll turn you over. He again thrusts the gun forward as if it has an invisible bayonet on it. There's no need for that, I tell him. I have no guarantee that he won't pull the trigger. Look, Dennis says, we don't want any trouble. We're just as confused as you are. Then a movement so fast that I just about miss it, Dennis lunges forward. I have no idea how he is moving so fast. Just 30 seconds ago, I was worried about how close to death he looked. But now he's moving lightning fast. His left arm coming down on the barrel of the gun like a club. Ooh, he's turning into an alien or monster or something. In the commotion, the man does pull the trigger. The booming noise is deafening, and there's a moment where I think I've been hit. It takes the clanging noise of the round tearing into the floor at my feet to help me realize that I have not been shot. I look to the floor and see where the shot missed my right leg by less than 3 inches. I'm paralyzed and shocked for a moment as Dennis and the man fight over possession of the rifle. There's a fire extinguisher on the wall I could use as a bludgeon, but I might not have enough time to grab it before Dennis is overpowered. I'm going to punch him. Dennis has the man pinned to the floor, but it isn't strong enough to keep him down.
You're supposed to grab the fire extinguisher.
Hey, baby.
Hit it with that. Hit him hard.
As I fall to the floor to help, the barrel of the rifle swings right in front of my face, a reminder of how close I had come to being shot. On my knees now, I deliver a hard, stiff punch to the man's face. I don't punch someone often. Never really. I'm not usually the brawling type. Still, it is apparently effective. The man's head snaps back hard and his grip on the gun loosens. Dennis grabs the gun and falls to the floor, clearly winded and in pain. Our attacker is immobilized and I can feel a shift in the situation. Yet, although he is basically harmless now, I feel the need to pummel him. A desire that builds with each second I look at him. Okay, we'll let him go ahead and beat him up. Kept hitting the man after he was down. I'm not sure where the anger comes from. It's probably been buried under the panic and exhaustion. But it comes out in a series of punches, my fist flying as I kneel over him. Well, he was going to shoot us and kill us. My right hand smashes into his nose, drawing blood. My left clips his lower lip, busting it. Roger, Dennis yells. What are you doing? He's defenseless now. Somewhere in the flurry of punches, I bust open his right eyebrow. It's not until I see the multiple trails of crimson flowing and trickling down his face that I finally stop. I looked to my fists as if I had never seen them before. I'm slightly embarrassed that I was unable to stop myself. Dennis instantly hands the rifle over to me, and I take it with shaking hands. Dennis looks at me like I'm a stray dog that might bite him. That's right, I might get you, Dennis. I might get you. It's a childish look, but in a way I deserve it. I could have helped him, but stood idle. Still, he says nothing else. He lets the situation play itself out, not wanting things to get tenser. I don't think you need to keep hitting him like that, Dennis says, some trembling in his voice. I don't say anything. He's probably right, but it was too much for risk. What do we do now, boss? Dennis asks. Yeah, they do, Shook. I just like to pick the different things. It's like last year when I played Until Dawn when I shot that girl in the face. It was pretty funny. What do we do now, boss? Dennis asks. We've come this far and I want answers. I sense that Dennis does too. I take a hard look at the man before I reply. We get answers from this guy? No answers, the man manages to whisper, his eyes fluttering. Blood is all over his head and neck from where I let loose on him. Okay, let's move, I say, pointing the gun further down the hallway. We've come this far and I'm not going to let this guy stop us. We walk down the hallway until we come to the end. A single elevator waits for us. Its steel sliding doors larger than a normal elevator. Yeah, they do play nicely, Shook. I do not. I go with my gut, and I pummel the guy. Before I get into the elevator with this guy, I think it's wise to learn a bit more about him. I can tell it's making him uncomfortable for me to have the gun. What's your name, I ask. Marcus. And you work here? It's clear that he doesn't want to answer, but he gives us a little nod. We're looking for the rest of our crew. Any idea where they might be, I ask. No, he says curtly, not bothering to elaborate. There's got to be some useful info we can get out of this guy. I just need to know how to dig for it. I need a first aid kit for my friend here, I say. Where might I find one? Down on the second floor, he says, but we can't go down there. Oh, we going. Thank you, Shook. Beat that man. Beat him. He looks at me like I'm an idiot. You must be aware you're inside of a classified government facility, he says. It makes sense, but I want to doubt it. Well, I'm sure our government would want you to help save my friend, so take me to the first aid kit. I can't, he says. You don't have clearance. Hell, I barely have clearance. And seemingly to himself, he mutters, I make this place run. And not even a thank you, just a bunch of restricted access rooms that I'm only allowed to go into with a friggin' chaperone. I interrupt his monologue. We're going to that first aid kit. I could lose my job, he says, squinting through the blood where I'd bashed him over and over. I wonder for a moment what sort of trouble I could get in for hitting a government employee, especially as hard as I did. Then again, he had come at us with a rifle. It makes me think that things have gone terribly wrong in this place. And the explosion in the woods, or wherever the hell had happened, might be linked to it all. I need to convince him to take us to the second floor, but I'm not sure if it would be more productive to threaten him or ask for sympathy. I think we threatened him, basically. Let's ask for help this time. We know he knows we'll knock the hell out of him. Look, I say, it hasn't been the best day. We're just trying to find out what's going on, to find our crew, to survive. I know that this isn't a normal situation down here. It looks like all your protocols have been blown to hell. Can't you help us out? He looks at me sternly, weighing his options. Okay, he says. Thank you, I say. With an untrusting stare, Marcus walks to the elevator door, approaching a small keypad by the doors. He punches in a numerical code on the keypad, and we can hear a slight mechanical hum behind the steel doors. After a few seconds of angry glances and frightened sneers from Marcus, the elevator arrives. The steel doors slide open with a whisper, revealing the interior. It's exceptionally well lit and looks to be made of stainless steel. I half expect the thing to take off at the speed of light. There's another small keypad on the front right panel by the door with the options for 3 sub-level floors. Looks like this elevator doesn't go to the surface. So after we get a first aid kit for Dennis, how do we get out of here, I ask. We can't leave, Marcus says. Once the power came back on, the whole place was put on lockdown. What? I shout. Can't you override it? No, it's to prevent anything from getting out. I can't. Marcus looks as deflated as Dennis. We can't get out. We're stuck here. Dennis leans into the corner and almost falls onto the floor. The struggle for the rifle took a lot out of him. I can see that much in his face. Slowly we start to move down. The hum and the grind of the car's motors fill the space. What can you do, or so are we stuck here forever? I think we're going to stick with this.
What can you do?
Yay, baby, we picked the same one up here. Marcus bristles at the question, but I think it's fair. I mean, he's not allowed to unlock the doors or even get medical supplies. Why keep a guy around who can't even grab a Band-Aid without permission? Without me, nothing would get done here, Marcus answers me. These people think they're so brilliant, but some of them can barely turn their computers on without help. The top coder in my class at MIT, and I'm stuck living underground, helping idiots who don't even trust me with the keys. How big is this place? What goes on here? Ooh, what goes on here?
What goes on here?
Marcus shakes his head. You may as well shoot me. I can't tell you. Why not? It's beyond classified. The things I know don't even cover the start of it. What does that mean? I asked, starting to get irritated. It means that even if I wanted to tell you what sort of work is done here, I don't know enough about it. What's your job, or how big is this place?
What's your job?
I handle the IT work and make sure the databases are up and running. It's a 24/7 job. I haven't seen sunlight in almost a year. I wonder what staying in a place like this for that long would do to someone's mind. I was recruited, he continues. Because of the workload, no one else wants this job. But I don't really mind being myself. No family. Plus the IT, it's some crazy shit. Crazy how, I ask. This place generates over 100 terabytes of data per day. He answers, getting the slightest bit excited before his face falls again. What happened here? What knocked the lights out? I'll say what happened here.
What knocked the lights on?
Seems like some sort of power outage, Marcus says. That's all I know. There was an outage, and then... Then what? Dennis asks weakly. Then things got weird. Things got bad. Bad how? I ask. The whole place seemed to shake when the lights went out. I was checking the monitors when it happened and everything went dead. It took no more than a minute or so before I started hearing the screams. People were being killed by something. I tried getting the security cameras going again, but they only lasted for a little bit on my backup systems. But what I saw... What? I asked, feeling a sharp fear worm its way into my guts. Well, what I saw on the screens for that little bit of time made no sense. It made me get the gun from the emergency vault. I think whatever it is, it's still down here. Hold on, I say. There's an emergency vault with a rifle in the same room as the security cameras in this place. Marcus gives me a grin that looks nearly insane. There are guns locked away in every room in this place, just in case, you know. Just in case of what? So we're going just in case of what? As he opens his mouth to answer, the elevator comes to a stop, and the doors slide open. Marcus is out right away without a word. He makes his exit and heads directly for a glassed-in room that is filled with computer monitors and high-end equipment. Dennis and I file out behind him, trying to keep up. As we do, one very alarming question runs through my head. What the hell kind of government facility keeps loaded guns in emergency vaults in every single room? End of chapter 2. Alright, let's see what our choices look like. Curiosity. You and 58% of players called out to Marcus when you saw him in the tunnel. Selflessness. You and 36% of players stayed back when Marcus was pointing the gun at Dennis. Mercy. You and 35% of players kept hitting Marcus after he surrendered. 35%, bro. 35%. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be the end of this stream today. We are at the end. We'll continue this game as another time fill down the road. So, like, when we get close to time, we'll do another chapter of that. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I just want to quit. How do I quit? I guess I just close it. Thank you, Barefoot. That's really cool. I love stuff like that. I love choose your own adventure type situations. Barefoot, I think you would like the Return to Zork books. Return to Zork books that I was talking about earlier. They're really cool. Shook's read them. I let Shook borrow them one time. He liked them. They're my favorite books from when I was a kid, or some of my favorite books. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We have done it. We have done another stream. It's exciting. Baby, we did good. We did good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about that. Michael, have a good night, dude. Thanks for being here. It's good to have you. We'll see you tomorrow night, guys, 8 o'clock for some Among Us.
All right, Among Us tomorrow.
Woo, woo. I know, honey. I know you're excited, baby. Honey will be playing with us.
Yep.
It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be great. All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Can't wait to kill people.
Murder them all.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Stay cool. Peace.